Adverbs of place. What are adverbs of place? Are just other kind of adverbs that describe position or location. Adverbs of place tell us where something happens. Adverbs of place are usually placed after the main verb or after the clause that they modify. What is a clause? A clause is basically a sentence. Important information. Adverbs of place do not modify adjectives or other adverbs. Some example of adverbs of place: here, everywhere, outside, away, around. If you see, we use them all the time, but sometimes we do not realize it. Let's see. John looked around, but he couldn't see the monkey. I searched everywhere I could think of. I'm going back to school. Come in. They built a house nearby. She took the child outside. If you see, they are adverbs. Sometimes we do not think on that. We think they are prepositions or just words that we can use as a complement to my sentence. But no, they are adverbs. If you see, they describe or give information about a place. Now, the first is very important. Here and there, they give a location relative to the speaker. The speaker is me. With verb of movement, here means towards or with the speaker. There means away from or not with the speaker. Don't worry, you will see in the examples the difference. Some verb of movement. Before that, remember that we can use them to talk with here and there. Verbs of movement as catch, throw, run, walk, march, jump, dive, slap, hit, pull, push, drag, and so on. These are verbs of movement that you can use with the adverbs here and there. Examples: I wonder how my driver's license got stuck under here. Come over here and look what I found. What are you doing up there? The baby is sitting down there under the table. Well, in other words, if you see in the examples, here means to the position where I am in this moment, near to me, and there refers to the position that is far away from me. But in other words, here, in, at, or to this place or position. For example, I live right here. Where is my cell phone? Oh, here it is. Or I can say, it is here. You don't need to stay here at home. Here in Tampico, tortas de la barda are very popular. Now, but what about there? In or to a place that you are looking at or pointing to. Let's see an example. Look there, pointing to a figure. Look there. There's Daniel now, coming up the drive. There's Daniel now. You see, he is far away from me. Well, maybe he is away from me, not that far, but he is not near to me. That is the difference, near and far. Would you like to sit over there by the window? Over there, I mean in a position not near to me, but not that close. Not that far, sorry. And the last. In, out, up, under. This preposition with the adverb there. I am not able to reach things if you put them up there. Up there. In a position above me, but not near to me. You see? Oh, sorry, there is another one. Right there. Exactly in that place. Stop right there. Just pretend I am the police officer and I say, hey, you man, stop right there. Or the information you want is right there in front of you. It's another way to say it. Here and there are placed at the beginning of the sentence in exclamation or when emphasis is needed. They are followed by the verb if the subject is a noun or by a pronoun if the subject is a pronoun. Examples. Here comes the sun. Now it is what? The subject. Here Comes the Sun was a popular song from the Beatles. There goes an airplane. There goes an airplane. Oh, there it is. Surprise. There it is. You see, I am making emphasis. Maybe because I am excited, surprised, or something like that. There it is. I am putting emphasis. That's why. That's why I use the adverb at the beginning. Here I am. I am making emphasis on my location. Here I am. Well, guys, this is my address. This one. So, here I am. Why? Because I am putting emphasis. Well, let's change the topic. Adverbs of place that are also prepositions. Some of these are also prepositions as you realized, as around, behind, down, in, off, on, over. These are prepositions, but they are also used as an adverb or of place modifying a verb. Let's see. The marble rolled around in my hand. That is the adverb because it is modifying the verb. Rolled around my hand. Now, as a preposition, I am wearing a bracelet around my wrist. Then, after the preposition, I have the noun or the pronoun. In this case, my wrist. You will see they are different. Why? Because of the verb on the one hand and the noun or the object in the other hand. Hurry up! You are getting behind. What is it? Well, maybe because you are not on time or you are late. And what about the preposition? The cat is behind the sofa. The position is behind the sofa. That is. Mary fell down. Mary fell down. Gustavo made his way carefully down the cliff. Down the cliff. Using it as a preposition. I mean, the cliff is not a mountain. It's not a mountain. Either a hill. It is kind of elevation of earth. So you need to walk carefully. Most of this natural buildings, I don't know how to say it. You can find it near to beaches. To the beach. Yeah, you just say the beach. Well, anyway, we decided to drop in on Jake. What is drop in? In this case, drop in is to visit something by surprise. What is the purpose to visit someone by surprise? Well, just to get or to receive an advice or like that. And I dropped the letter in the mailbox. In the mailbox. Inside the mailbox. You can also say. Off. Let's get off at the next stop. Well, let's pretend that you are driving and you say, stop. We're gonna leave the car right here. Or leave the taxi right here. Or right there. It's the wind. Oh, where is my... The wind blow the flowers off the tree. You see? Sorry. On. We rode on for several more hours. Well, rode on, well, you will basically or probably riding a horse. So that is, in a few words, rode right on. Past, rode on. And using the word as a preposition, please put the books sorry, the books on the table. You see the difference? On the tables, on a surface. Over. He turned over. He turned over and went back to sleep. He turned over and use it as a preposition. That picture doesn't look well over my bed. Different usages. Because one is an adverb and the other a preposition. That is why. If you have questions, let me know. Now, adverbs of place ending in where. Adverbs of place that end in where express the idea of location without specifying a specific location or direction. In other words, let's pretend you have a conversation with a friend and he tells you, I want to buy good seafood. And you tell him, oh, you can get good seafood in Tampico. Okay, perfect. You said an idea of location, but you didn't specify where. Because in Tampico we have different places where we can get seafood, as La Puntilla, which is near to Moralillo, La Barra, which is near to the piers of the beach, Miramar Beach. Maybe there's one place in Tanco where you can find good seafood, fresh seafood. That is what I mean. Or maybe there are other places, El Paso del Humo, and so on. Different places where you can, but you didn't specify the place. That is what I focus on. The place that you didn't specify. Just the idea of the place. Let's see some examples. I want to go somewhere warm for my vacation. Somewhere warm. What place? Because somewhere warm, you can say Tampico, Madero City. These cities are very warm. Another, Cancun. Another, maybe Miami. Other, I don't know, Sao Paulo. Other, Los Angeles. These are hot, warm cities. I come back to the sentence. I want to go somewhere warm. You didn't specify what place. Just said an idea. Another. Is there anywhere I can find a perfect plate of spaghetti around here? Is there anywhere? Remember that any is only for negative and questions. But in this case, you are using the adverb anywhere, and it is the same usage. For example, you are at downtown, in the center of the city, downtown. You are in front of the cathedral, and you ask a person, hey, where can I find spaghetti? In the other way, is there anywhere I can find a perfect plate of spaghetti around here? And he can tell you, oh, yes, of course. If you go over there, you will see Carleone restaurant. They serve an excellent spaghetti. That is how to use it. You can find a barbershop, I think barbershop is together, sorry, everywhere in Tampico. And that is for real. A barbershop, you can find it everywhere. Downtown, near to schools, any place. In the mall, you know. I have nowhere to go. So sad. Nowhere. No place. That is. Now, adverbs of place ending in words. Adverbs of place that end in words express movement in a particular direction. For example, cats don't usually walk backwards. They never walk. I think it's just like, give me a second. Well, you know. They never walk Sorry for this interruption. Cats don't usually walk backwards because they just walk in one direction. They walk to the front, not in reverse. Yes, sorry. I needed to answer a message text. That is. Cats don't usually walk backwards, never in reverse. The direction, The ship sailed westwards, to the west, that is. The balloon drifted upwards, maybe to the sky or to the ceiling. I don't want to go homewards in this moment. Okay, maybe she doesn't want to go home. She wants to go to her place. That is. Warning! Be careful! Towards is not an adverb. Towards is not an adverb. It is a preposition. So, it is always followed by a noun. For example, he walked towards the car. The noun is the car. She ran towards me. The noun, it's me. And the last but not least, well, sorry. Let's go back to this. Words. You can say it words or word. It is the same. Adverb of place expressing movement and location. Some adverbs of place express both movement and location at the same time. Let's give a look. The child went indoors. What is it? Inside a place, but this place is a room. Inside that room. It could be a house, it could be a mall, it could be the kitchen, it could be the bedroom, it could be a store. Indoors, that is what I mean. Sorry. He lives and works abroad. What is abroad? Abroad is another adverb to express a different country but in the same continent that you live. For example, we live in Mexico, so we live in America. In America we have different countries as Canada, Brazil, Panama. If I travel to Brazil, I can say that I travel abroad. That is, water always flows downhill. The wind pushes sideways, to the side, maybe to the other. Let the kids play outdoors. Okay, maybe outdoors, what is it? Maybe in the backyard, the front yard, or on a court, which is not inside a room. It's not. She traveled overseas last year. Overseas is across the sea. What is it? It's not in the same continent as you live. For example, Japan, South Africa, France, New Zealand. Those countries are across the sea. So in that instance, you can say overseas. Well, that will be everything, guys. Thanks for watching. Any question you have, let me know. In the moment we will be meeting by Zoom. See you.